Hi folks, it's Marty from Blue Blue USA coming to you today from the soon-to-be voter-suppressed county of Harris and city of Houston, Texas. Well, we have some disturbing news that affects the people in Texas and is about to affect people all across the country. The Republican-led state legislature down in Austin has just voted to take away local control from Harris County in Houston, the largest city in the state of Texas, the third largest in the country. They voted to take away local control of elections, and the way they voted to do that is by all it will take is for one or more citizens of Harris County to complain that they didn't think the election was ran right, and the state will jump in, take over control of the elections. They'll count the votes. They'll do whatever they want. The only city that applies to, the only county that applies to is Harris County in Texas. That's Houston, the largest city, the largest block of Democratic voters. The state legislature has already redistricted so much that a lot of formerly Democratic areas are no longer Democrat areas. They are controlled by Republicans. That's what they want here in Houston. They've got to stop the Democrats from Houston from voting. If they can stop them, if they can suppress it, they can still continue on with their onerous bills to restrict abortion, with their onerous bills to protect gun manufacturers that ignore the deaths of the citizens of Texas that are dying every day from the ridiculous gun laws we have here in Texas. So what we need to do, folks, is you need to keep an eye on it. It's happening all across the country. It's happening in Atlanta. It's happening in Georgia. There's a proposal down there to make some sort of like an electoral college to take away the one man vote, one vote idea that has always ran elections here in this country. In reality, what they're trying to do is they're just trying to make sure that Democrats can't vote. That's just the reality of it. In Texas, what are you going to do about it? They're going to turn it over to the Attorney General? You mean the Attorney General that's under indictment and has been for over 7 years, has never come to court, and is right now being investigated by a Republican-controlled legislature, or even investigating whether or not to impeach the Attorney General Ken Paxton here in Texas. But I did not stop them from trying to give him the power to control and to run the elections in Harris County, all for the reason of suppressing Democrat votes. Folks, it's happening all across the country. It's happening in my state. It's happening in your state. We're not going to stand for it. We're going to find out what is happening, how they're trying to pass these bills, and then we're going to sue them for it. That's what we're going to do, because always one man, one vote has been what it's been what made America great. We don't always like the way elections turn out, but we think everyone that is legally qualified to vote should be able to vote. Now, to allow, a twice or an indicted attorney general to come in that is so right-wing, radically Republican, he will find a way to throw out the votes of Harris County in 2024. They're afraid, folks. Out here in Texas, they're afraid. The Republican Party is afraid. They know Ted Cruz is running scared. They know that what they believe in is antithesis to the people of the state of Texas. It may take us a long time to come to that conclusion, but we're coming to it. So, folks, watch out for this all around your country, all around your area. You better watch for it. You better see what they're going to do. They know they can't win at the ballot box, so they're going to try to steal the votes. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. Once again, this is Marty from Houston, Texas. Just wanted to give you a little report about the Republican voter suppression plan that is taking place all across the country. We'll talk to you soon.